it through another week. Can you believe this is the last Friday of January? We're at the end of the month, Sissy.
I know. Do you remember we were just talking about the last day of the year? So.
Right.
So.
We made it to the end of the month.
Yes. How was your week, though?
It was good. It was a good week. Wasn't too busy. Take that back. It was a busy week, I will say, but it wasn't super stressful. It was manageable. I'll put it like that. Yeah, it was manageable.
Well, good thing we were on the same page, like same back channel this week.
Right. I had an exciting week though, and Fun Facts Friday had an exciting week because guess what we're doing today? We're broadcasting, recording live, and it should be live on all of our channels. And I'm looking, and it is live on our YouTube channel. We're live on our Facebook channel, and you guys can see it at the same place. You don't have to wait for us to post the recording. You don't have to be like, oh man, I missed it. And you should be getting notifications if you like our page, if you're subscribed to our channel. It should send you a notification to let you know that we are live if you do your settings to do that. And so that's exciting to me because now we can do it all at the same time.
Yes. So that calls for a what? A celebration.
Woohoo! We get excited over here at Fun Facts Friday.
Yeah, it's just, it's just the little things. It's just the little things.
Right.
So that's a good thing.
And, it is because, like I said, it enables us to reach more people at the same time, and you guys can join in with our conversations. You guys can comment on things that we say. You don't have to watch the recorded episode. You can actually do it live with us.
But if you have to watch the recorded episodes, it will still be available.
Yes, it is still available. We're not going to stop. We're not going to take them down after we go live. They will still be on there. So,
yeah.
You know what else I'm excited about, Sissy? We said last week we announced that we're going to be doing a Valentine giveaway, and we have had some people start liking, commenting, and sharing our posts. So yeah, we're going to have a drawing with some people and some new people who have been. Now, with our drawings, we give instructions, and they're pretty simple instructions. You have to like, comment, and share. And there's a special thing that you have to comment. So go to our Facebook page, and you can look for us at Fun Facts Friday 100. Go to our Facebook page, find the Valentine's Day giveaway post, and follow the instructions. Like and share the post, and then comment with the special thing we asked you guys to comment with.
It looks like we just got one in.
Another one came in. See, and it's easy. It's simple to do. Just do that, and your name will be entered into the drawing. And this is one that we will send to you. We're going to do our drawing next Friday.
Right.
Next Friday, we're doing the drawing so that you can have it in time for Valentine's Day. And this is open to males, females, anyone who wants to enter in. One entry per person. So if you comment 10 times, that doesn't mean you get 10 entries.
Right.
Some people might try that, but if you comment and you follow the instructions, you will be entered in to the drawing. So,
but you have to make sure that you share and you post the heart and you share, because we've had so many people that just didn't follow the directions.
Yes, or did one thing, they liked it, but they didn't comment or they didn't share. So yes. Do all three to be entered in. Yeah. So today is National Puzzle Day, Corn Chip Day, and corn chips as far as the food, not your toes. On the 30th, tomorrow, is National Croissant Day, and the 31st is Hot Chocolate Day. Now, let's see, for National Puzzle Day, for National Puzzle Day. I like to do puzzles, but not puzzles that like you have to put out on the table. I like to play puzzle games on my phone. I've been playing, my new game now is wood blocks.
Uh-huh.
Reminds you sort of a Tetris, but they don't fall down. They're just in one spot and you have to put them into the spaces to clear the board. I like those kind of puzzles. You like puzzles, Sissy?
I like puzzles. When I was younger, my mother used to have the kind on the table. And whenever you came over, you know, it was like a conversation piece. You come over, you're talking, and you just start, you know, over there at the puzzles, trying to put it in. You know, someone asked me, does my mother still do that? And I said, no, because what she used to do is then buy this like glue and glue it together and put it in the frame.
My grandma used to do that. To keep the puzzles sticking together. Yep.
But I think
so what does she do now? You said she doesn't do it now?
Maybe you know what? Maybe I may buy her a puzzle and just let her, you know, remind her and let her do that. I don't know why she stopped, but you know what? We all have cell phones and everything now, so there's so many puzzle type games that are out there.
Yeah. You should do that because it says that whether it is a crossword, jigsaw, trivia, word searches, the Sudoku, brain teasers, any of those kind of puzzles, they're all considered puzzles. Logic puzzles, I like those type too. But they all put our minds to work. And it says that if you spend time daily working on puzzles, it improves your memory, your cognitive function, and problem-solving skills. And I could definitely see problem-solving skills, especially my grandma used to do the puzzles, and it was like, I tell you, those pieces were probably about maybe this big.
Yes.
And that is definitely a problem-solving skill to figure out where do those pieces go and how do they fit in, especially if it's like some of the puzzles that the colors all blend in together real close. Those used to be real difficult for me. I know my sister-in-law, she loves to do puzzles and she likes a lot of puzzles and she does them quick. Really? I don't have the patience to do puzzles. I think sitting in one spot is what makes it difficult for me.
Well, I like doing those 10-piece puzzles.
You know it. We need to add at least one more zero.
But you know what? You know what the cool thing about a puzzle is, and I learned this from a workshop that I went to like maybe some 30 years ago. So I started doing it, you know, with a lot of the young people that I know in my life. But I bought a puzzle and I would give them a little piece of the puzzle, right?
Okay.
And I said, always keep this with you to know that you are a part of a bigger picture.
Oh, that's cute.
So, and then, you know, I would show the puzzle and I would always try to, you know, I get it from the dollar store, that is always a beautiful picture, but it's a picture of flowers. So just like these flowers and whatever you can do, you can grow and grow into something beautiful. But whenever you're feeling some type of way, you look at that piece of that puzzle and you just know that you're part of a bigger picture.
Part of that. So, that's a good one. That's a good way to remember that and to think about that. What else is today? It says National Corn Chip Day. Now, when I first heard corn chip, what's the first thing you think about when you hear corn chips?
My corn chips that I have downstairs that I can't eat right now, my Fritos.
Fritos, that's what I wanted you to say. Fritos. Fritos are like the #1 brand that you think of corn chips.
Well, about now, I'll even take the dollar store corn chips.
No. Well, it says that the corn chip or friotes are not to be confused with the tortilla chip. Now, even though they are both made out of corn, they're both made out of cornmeal, which is baked or fried in oil. The way that they process the corn is what makes them different because corn chips are thicker. They have a stronger corn flavor than tortilla chips. But do you know both were popular snacks that originated in Mexico, which makes sense because they do a lot of stuff with corn and the ground cornmeal, corn flour. Yep.
Right.
So 2 men were credited with patenting and marketing the corn chip in the United States. Their names are Isidore J. Filler and Elmer Doolin. That's a fun fact for you. National Croissant Day is tomorrow. I like croissants, and you could get croissants in a lot of different ways. To be a croissant, the croissants are buttery, crescent-shaped rolls that are curved, that are crispy on the outside and soft on the inside.
Soft and flaky on the inside.
But they're softer in the middle than on the outside.
Yeah, but it's still that good flaky.
Still flaky. Yeah.
You know, right about now.
And croissants have come a long way. They make croissants. You can get a Fields croissant, like a chocolate Fields croissant. You can get ham and cheese croissants. And I'm not talking about the croissants like you get from Burger King. You can go some places, and when they make it, they put the ham and cheese inside when they're rolling the dough to make the croissant. I forget where, I think it's in Lodi, but there's a place and they sell cronuts, and it's a croissant shaped like a donut. It's like a donut, fried like a donut, but it's really layered and it's thin. It's like a croissant, and they call them cronuts. We may have to take a ride out there. That'd be a nice little Sunday drive. Go get some.
Look,
yeah.
Where we going, Monday?
I said a Sunday drive.
Oh yeah, Sunday. Yeah.
No, but the credit for the croissant that we know today is given to the Austrian military officer August Zang. In 1939, he opened a Viennese bakery in Paris, introducing France to Viennese baking techniques. And so he introduced the croissant as we know it today.
Yeah.
Another day. All these national days, I was looking for national days, and a lot of them had to do with food. I was like, can we not talk about food? But a lot of them had to do with food. It was pretty interesting. I was like, okay, well, we need to find some that don't talk about food.
Well, yeah, there's a lot, but you know what? We're in the home stretch, so
right. And it's National Hot Chocolate Day is another day. National Hot Chocolate Day is on the 31st. And excuse me, it says hot chocolate is a warm beverage that is made with ground chocolate, heated milk or water, and sugar. And hot cocoa, now a lot of times we'll interchange hot cocoa and hot chocolate, and we'll, say it's the same thing, but it's actually not. Hot cocoa is made with cocoa powder, heated with milk or water and sugar. And hot chocolate is thicker and made from ground chocolate and contains cocoa butter. And so, I don't know, I'm usually not reading the packets to see if it's cocoa butter. If it says hot chocolate, I'll drink it as hot chocolate. It might really be hot cocoa. I don't know.
Well, sometimes the package says hot cocoa, and sometimes it says hot chocolate.
Right.
As long as it has some of them few little marshmallows in there, I'm good.
Marshmallows. Yeah. What about whipped cream? Some people put whipped cream on their chocolate.
Yep, I do that too.
Yep, I do hot chocolate with the whipped cream.
And then you take some of the extra powder and you sprinkle on top to try to make it pretty.
Starbucks has a peppermint hot chocolate that I would get sometime. Yep. Yeah, but the hot chocolate is another thing. You can add a lot of different things to it, like the croissant, how you can add different varieties to it.
Right. And there's some people that like to add some non-traditional things to it, like the Kahluas and the Baileys and all that stuff.
Yeah, I've heard of that.
It's time for us to move on now.
It says the Mayans likely created the first chocolate beverage 2,000 years ago. And cocoa, it actually contains, not cocoa, cocoa actually contains significant amounts of antioxidants that may help prevent cancer. Studies have shown the flavonoids in chocolate may have a positive effect in arterial, which is your heart and your arteries, health and memory. So we might need to make sure we find the right kind of cocoa and make sure that we're drinking the one made with cocoa powder and not the ground chocolate to help our memory. So we could drink the hot chocolate, the hot cocoa while we're doing a puzzle. Then we should really help our memory, because both things today help our cognitive functioning and memory. So we'll do a puzzle while we're sitting there drinking our hot cocoa. See, it all came together. It all came together. But we love when you guys send us in questions and you guys ask us different things to discuss on Fun Facts Friday. And so our first question that we're going to answer from the email today is, why is water wet? Now, Sissy, when I first looked at this one, why is water wet? That, I don't know, but it actually is a fair question, because water in itself is just a single molecule and it's not wet. It actually, and this comes from www.wheatonwire.com. And water is wet because when something is wet, it has water on it. So at the molecular level, it's not wet by itself. But water molecules, because they're stacked on top of each other, once you put two of them together and they bond together, then they become wet. So you can have a dry water molecule here, dry water molecule here, and then they have to be together to get wet. And that right there, I was like, wow, that's almost like how you could say, okay, I'm not as productive until I link up with somebody else, then I become what I am.
Then I become who I am and what I'm supposed to be. Right.
Yep. You got to be connected to the right person or the right thing to become who you really are supposed to be. So why is water wet? Because it has connected itself to another molecule. That is to answer the question to who sent that in there, our viewer. Cynthia, you said you had got a question in your email too.
I did. And, you know, it's going to go back and tie into what we were just talking about. But it's said, can chewing gum help you concentrate?
Maybe if you're doing it with a puzzle.
If you're doing it with a puzzle, or are you drinking some cocoa and chewing a little gum, you know? But yes, it can. Chewing gum can help you stay focused for longer on tasks and that require continuous monitoring. So have you ever noticed people that do certain things that require concentration, they're always chewing gum?
And maybe that's why. Yeah, maybe
why.
I wonder if they know that that's why they want to chew some gum. You know, sometimes our body will tell us or have a craving for something and we don't really know why our body wants us to do something. I wonder if they realize that that's why they want to chew gum, because it's helping them concentrate.
Well, on www.sciencedaily.com, it says research has shown that chewing gum can help improve your concentration in visual memory tasks. So if you have a job where you have to focus on something, Science Daily says that they have did the test and chewing gum helps you to focus in on that task. So what I said was I was just going to buy me a whole pack of gum and just
so you can really focus, huh?
Right. But it's just crazy that, you know, we sometimes when you're chewing gum, people say, look how she's chewing that gum or whatever. But that gum is keeping you focused. And I don't know if you've seen people that just chew gum, you know, Yeah, they're focused. They are focusing. So, hey, get some gum, some cocoa, and a puzzle.
I don't know. I wonder if they make cocoa flavored gum. I don't know how that would taste though. That sounds nasty saying that.
Well, you know what? They're combining a whole lot of stuff nowadays. So they probably do have that. Maybe,
Okay.
I'm
If
gonna
you find that, I don't know. That sounds like that might taste very interesting. So another question is, since we have earthquakes, are there also moonquakes? I don't know. My initial response was, I've never been to the moon. I don't know. So, and I've never heard of them saying that there was a moonquake, but there actually have been some people who have done the research, and this comes from www.space.com. And it says that the moon is still tectonically active, just like Earth. So it does generate moonquakes at times. And these moonquakes likely happen because the moon is quivering as it shrinks. So they say that the moon is constantly shrinking. And so as it's shrinking, it's changing size. So the ground does have quakes because things are changing. Thought that was pretty interesting. I guess a moonquake, though, would affect people differently than Earth because, one, people don't live on the moon. And on Earth, when we have earthquakes, it can create a lot of damage. So that's probably why we don't hear about moonquakes, because there's nothing really to report. They may happen more than they've actually found out that, because you can't tell much. They're not up there monitoring them like they are down here on Earth. Did you find some cocoa flavored gum?
Well, no, I didn't. I found when it says cocoa flavored gum, it's referring to coconuts.
Oh, okay.
And not the actual
what we trying to find, that type of gum.
But there is a gum that's a mix of orange, cocoa, and lemon flavor. It's a Chinese bubble gum. So it's on Alibaba. You can get it on Alibaba.com.
And probably pay $1,000 in shipping.
I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, by the time you can get a sample of it, but by the time you pay the support sea freight charges,
right,
it's all good. So.
Right, we'll let them keep that.
So since you said, do we have earthquakes? Are there earthquakes? And are there moon shakes? Are there housequakes? Hey,
housequake. That's a house party, isn't it?
So look, that comes from www.funfactsfriday.com.
There's a Friday night party. You have a housequake.
Right.
And
let's
see. So this one is one that was actually pretty set. When I looked at it, I was set when I looked at it, because I read it and I said, oh, wow, that's a set question. And it's, what word in the English language has the most meanings? Now, I used that word a few times, and I don't know for sure if it really made sense, but it might, because if the word set has 430 definitions. So if I set, then I'm set. I'm sure out of 430 definitions, it made sense in one of those definitions.
Right.
I would hate, wow, can you imagine? Remember when sometimes when you were kids and you got in trouble, you had to go and read the dictionary?
Right.
If a child gets in trouble, you just say, you know what, I want you to go read the definitions for set. They would be sitting there a while, because 430 definitions were listed in the second edition of the Oxford English Dictionary, that was published in 1989. You could just say, go look up one word. Or what about when you had to write words in the dictionary? You had to write definitions.
Right.
In school, when you got in trouble, you had to write the definition. Go write the definition for set.
Yeah.
You'd be there a while.
You would have been there a while because, you know, it's like ready, set, go. What?
Right.
You know, do you want, is
the dinner plate set?
Right.
There are a lot of meanings I could think of, but I still, to think of 430 definitions is a lot.
You know, when they say set it right over there, that means, you know, okay, you know that means lay it down or lay it right here, but you say set. So
or where, here's one. Go set the set on the set.
Well, the set back in the day was a television.
See, so, and the set could be the set of clothes or the set of dishes. It's a set. And I want you to go set it, so I want you to go place it. Go set the set on the set.
Right.
And you look like, huh? What?
Yeah, but you wouldn't did it.
But you would understand exactly what they said.
Exactly.
And you'd be set.
Yeah, so, you know,
you still trying to find that cocoa gum.
I sure am. But I'm not going to pay that international shipping for
you are set on finding that cocoa gum.
I played right into that.
But we're set. We don't need it.
Well, you know what? They have a daily set puzzle as well.
We're going to be using set all night. Right. Oh, wow.
Well, look, I'm about to set myself up.
You about to set yourself up?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I want to let my Fun Fact Friday, our Fun Fact Friday viewers know that was our set for tonight. And we are set to see you guys on Sunday in the chat. You will catch Cece at www.wofccfairfield.com. And we will also be right back here again next Friday at 6:30 p.m. We'll be here. You can find us on Zoom. The meeting ID is on the screen. You can find us on our YouTube channel, Fun Facts Friday 100. You can find us on our Facebook channel at Fun Facts Friday 100.
And hey, remember to go in, like us, send us a heart, and share the page so you can be entered in next week for our drawing.
Yes, we're doing our drawing next week. We're going to have an exciting time. We're going to do it live. You guys will get entered in and win a special prize. See you later. Deuces.
Great week.